YouTube, what is happening? Welcome back to another reaction video. Hip Hop Head reacting to metal. Today we have more Metallica. We're revisiting them. We've done two so far, both from Master of Puppets. We did the title track and we did Orion, and they were both dope. Today we're doing one, and I'm dressed for the occasion. I don't know how well you can see it because I can't. I'm using my phone to record these, so I can never tell how it looks until I look at it back. But I'm dressed for the occasion. Look what I found whilst I was on holiday in Mallorca at some little market, and they had a little Master of, well, they had a bunch of stuff. They had Megadeth, Metallica, Maiden t-shirts, and I saw this and I thought of you guys, so I'm officially repping Master of Puppets on my body now. This one, not from Master of Puppets, it's from And Justice for All. I have the lyrics up so I can read through them because we have the music video. This one has a music video which we're going to watch, so I've got the lyrics so I can go back if I want to, you know, if I've missed anything. We're doing one. Full disclosure, like I always like to do, I've definitely heard this song before. I had not heard Master of Puppets, which some people found hard to believe, but what can you do? I had not heard Master of Puppets, and I had not heard Orion. I have heard this one before, and the reason why I have, first of all, is because I think it was definitely a radio one back in the day when my dad used to listen to rock radio. Probably heard it secondhand from there. But I'm also confident it was on one of the Guitar Hero games I had. I want to say Guitar Hero 3. However, I've never seen the video, to my knowledge, and this was like, when I'm saying I've heard it before, I'm talking like I haven't heard it for years and years and years, so I'm talking like, you know, when I was 10 and younger, and it's been a long time. I've never really sat down and properly listened to it, properly focused and analysed the lyrics, so to speak. I already have a general idea of what the song's about, well, some people have told me in comments when they've suggested it, but I couldn't not listen to this one. It's one by Metallica. We've got the video. Bit of a long one. Let's go.
The cerebrum has suffered massive and irreparable damage.
You never know what has happened to him.
Had I not been sure of this, I would not have permitted him to live.
Where?
Father?
What happened?
I need help.
What is democracy? What is democracy?
Got something to do with young men killing each other, I believe.
When it comes my turn, will you want me to go?
For democracy, any man would give his only begotten son.
I do love this, I've got to say. I know I've heard it before. I do love this.
It is impossible for a decerebrated individual to experience pain, pleasure, memory, dreams, or thought of any kind. This young man will be as unfeeling, as unthinking as the dead until the day he joins them.
I don't know whether I'm alive and dreaming or dead and remembering.
How can you tell what's a dream and what's real when you can't even tell when you're awake and when you're asleep?
Where am I?
I can't remember anything. Can't tell if this is true or a dream. Deep down inside I feel the scream. This terrible silence stops in me. Now that the war is through with me, I'm waking up, I cannot see that there's not much left of me. Nothing is real but pain now. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh please God, wake me.
I just went ahead and chopped off everything. Oh God, please make them hear me. They won't listen. They won't hear me.
Oh, wake me up. I'll be like this for years.
Hear me.
Back in the womb, it's much too real. In pumps life that I must feel, but can't look forward to reveal. Look to the time when I live, head to the tube that sticks in me, just like a wartime novelty, tied to machines that make me be. Cut this life off from me.
pause it here just because it's been 3 minutes. So yes, right. A soldier, I guess an ex-soldier at this point, has been injured in battle, from what I can tell, and I'll just whip up the lyrics here quickly. First of all, I think it's awesome the way that this is a different vibe to. Well, I know that they had the lulls in Master of Puppets and Orion as well, but it's a different vibe in like the way the guitar's being played. But I love how when it gets to that "Hold my breath as I wait for death," as I wish for death, sorry, line, when it gets like the heaviest drums, immediately, as soon as those drums came in, that sounded like Metallica to me. And I've only, like I said, well, there's probably other songs I've heard. I know I've heard Enter Sandman before in my life, and we'll probably do that at some point too. But just from after hearing Masters of Puppets and Orion, as soon as he strummed like that, that was like signature. That immediately made me think back to those other songs. It's just interesting to me. Like, it's a guitar, it's an instrument, and I know there's all these different variants and obviously different styles as the way they can be played. It was just interesting the way, somehow the way he did that just made it. You could tell it was just signature sound. I'm saying signature Metallica sound as someone who's not heard much Metallica, but I'm praising them in that way. I think that's a good thing. Yeah, it's a person who was fighting, probably quite young, because that's how it was back in World War One and Two. Obviously, some people younger than even the army wanted them, they'd lie about their age to get in. So very young people come across a landmine, hit by a landmine explosion, and now he's basically on his deathbed. He's basically a vegetable, but he's not dead. I guess he's on life support. He's been kept alive. Can't remember anything. Can't tell if it's a dream. Deep down, I want to scream. He's just in. It's just a shit situation to be in. Then he says, "Now there's not much left of me. Nothing is real but pain." And then obviously the chorus, which is it's just the two lines but powerful. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Please God wake me. Yeah, it's tough, dude. The dude, there's no quality of life left in him. It's just like from the perspective of his pain, and it's, I mean, the line here that I really like, back in the womb, it's much too real, because he's basically, he can't do anything, he can't move, you know, he's basically not developed because he's lost his limbs. It's crazy. It is crazy. We're gonna go back to it because I've been talking for quite a bit. It's dope though. I love every little strum that's coming from the music here. Actually, I'll run this back.
To the beat that keeps on living. It won't always be like this, will it?
I can't live like this. I can't. Please, no, I can't. I can't. Help me. Somebody please help me. Mother, where are you? Help me, Mother. I'm having a nightmare and I can't wake up.
Now the world is gone, I'm just one. Oh God help me, hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh please God help me.
Me lying here like some freak in a carnival show.
He is the armless, legless wonder of the 20th century.
This has a dignity all its own.
Father, I need help. I'm in terrible trouble and I need help.
Don't you remember when you were little? How you and Bill Harper would string a wire between the two houses so you could telegraph to each other? Still remember the Morse code?
Darkness imprisoning me, all that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live, I cannot die, trapped in myself, body my only cell.
It's Morse code. For what?
SOS.
Help.
Landmine has taken my sight, taken my speech, taken my hearing, taken my arms, taken my legs, taken my soul, left me with life in hell.
What's he saying? He says kill me. Over and over again. Kill me. Don't
Andre is the product of your profession, not mine. Each man faces death by himself. Alone.
Goodbye, Father. Inside me, I'm screaming. Nobody pays any attention. If I had arms, I could kill myself. If I had legs, I could run away. If I had a voice, I could talk and be some kind of company for myself. Why don't they get it over with and kill me? I could yell for help, but nobody'd help me. I've just got to do something and see how I can go on like this.
It's harrowing stuff. Yeah, see, I was torn in two towards the end there, because like part of me was like really vibing, yeah, the aggressive like guitar, and I was like really getting into it. But another part of me was like listening to everything that was being saying and following the story, and I was like, shit, dude, like, yeah. So when I was younger, that definitely wasn't hitting me in the same way it did just then. I grew up around metal. I just wasn't listening to it, if you get me. And there were some bands that I did like and did listen to quite a lot, but this was one of those songs, and like I said, it was on Guitar Hero, and I probably loved the guitar as a kid, but I wasn't listening to, you know, thinking about the deeper meaning of the consequences of war when I was 8, you know. I'm rambling so much because I'm trying to gather my thoughts, because this is one of those songs where it's like, it's tough to really say anything about that. Rock Reacts did For Your Eyes Only by J. Cole the other day, and they had nothing to say at the end. They were speechless. John Denton got up and walked off because he was just, they were speechless. That was How Much a Dollar Cost. So the point is they were speechless to both of those. They did both of those recently. They were speechless at the end of both of those, which was awesome to see. I feel like this is the same thing flipped around, because I'm not speechless, because if you've been watching the channel by now, you know me. I've always got something to say. I'm always rambling, but like I don't really know what to say. Yeah. I mean, it sucks for him a lot. It was crazy. I thought it was interesting. Was that from a film? Was that filmed for the video? But I thought the line that was interesting was that sort of shows how little the higher ups controlling the war, who often aren't the ones doing the fighting, appreciate life, because it was the way that and he was always some sort of like lieutenant or general, something like that. The way he was like, ooh, have you got anything to say? Have you got a message, nurse? This is a product of your profession, not mine. When, I mean, obviously, it's a product of his profession, being the soldier. He was the one that, you know, sent him out there to die or whatever, and it was just the way he sort of deflected shows the severity of the situation. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a very good song, is what I'll say. And the video as well complemented the song perfectly, I think. Like I said, I'll have to go and listen to the studio version now to see if it includes all the samples and stuff, because they definitely contributed a lot to the telling of the story, as well as the visuals, obviously, were a big part. But even, you know, lyrically, that was definitely very good, given what we've listened to so far. I don't think we've listened to anything that was like weak or anything, but that was very good. I really enjoyed that. I got the story, I felt it all, and then the music as well was just insane, which I've come to expect from Metallica in just 3 songs. It was insane, it was great. That was one. Damn, yeah, that was great. That was a great song, and it's gonna give me something to think about. And I'm gonna go out and go get lunch now, so I've got a bit of a walk and something to think about on that walk. Thank you for watching. This has been one. Check out my Twitter and Instagram on screen. If you want to, discuss in the comments, that's always awesome. If you want to leave us any suggestions, be sure to do so. I'm making note of them all in this little spreadsheet that I've got. And as well, you can go and talk to me on Twitter. It's not really something that people have been doing yet, and that's fine, but it's there if you want to. Obviously, this is my second channel, so I've had my Twitter associated with my main channel for years now, so it's not like a new thing. You can just sort of go and talk to me there, and I'll talk back. Yeah, thank you for watching. My name has been Reese Yetiness, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys. Wow, that was insane.